I am here to do my Absession 20-minute workout. If you've never done this one, it's awesome. Very targeted moves. What do you need to remember? You gotta breathe. You gotta breathe and you gotta use good form. Taking breaks. Awesome way to give yourself 3 to 4 seconds to let the burn subside. So please don't feel like that's a sign of weakness. Let's stretch it out. Ooh, so I ran 5 miles this morning. Holy cow. Let's just say, very proud of myself. I'm gonna be sore for sure, but it's okay. It was a beautiful, crisp morning. Put your forearms on the inside of your legs. We're just gonna stretch our legs out because if you did my torch leg workout yesterday, reach up. You know that you're feeling it. Okay, so I want you to get your mat first. Now I will show you some modifications because it's important to have them. You always want to have modifications. This isn't about like being perfect. We're not perfect here, sorry. If you're looking for perfection, you can look elsewhere. Okay, so what I want you to do is come into a plank and then reach for your other foot. You've got to keep your entire core engaged. We are going for 1 minute, and I want you to rock it. Perfect plank, feet hip width apart. Really engage those abs. Make sure you're breathing. So again, when you need those breaks, take them. There's no shame in that. You can also just stay in a plank position if you need to. So you're working that core in plank position, and then you're really crunching when you reach for your foot. We are done with that one. Oh my goodness. Next one. I love these kind of exercises because they give you a great rotation in your trunk. And a rotating motion, this is what I'm talking about. You do it so many times a day without even realizing it. So I want you to get weights, 2 weights, straighten your legs in front of you. 1 weight is here, 1 weight is here. So they're on your side, but back a little bit. You're gonna reach over, so you have to rotate to grab it, put it on the other side. Grab the other one, put it on the other side. Reach back, and just go back and forth. Grabbing these weights, moving them, and keep your ab muscles engaged. It's very important. And reach, twist back and reach. If you think about all the ways you make this twisting motion, if you're a parent, you know unequivocally when you are driving your children in the car, you make this motion a lot. 10 more seconds. Squeeze and rotate. Oh my gosh, 2, 1, and done. That feels so good. So you know how many times have you done that? You're like, oh, and you feel that little twinge in your back. It's not fun. It is not fun. So what I want you to do is have that weight. You are going to stretch it above your head, okay? And then at the same time, you're gonna lift up. So don't slam it into your legs because it hurts. Really squeeze those abs. Keep your head resting on the ground, okay? We're going for 1 minute, and I just want you to rock it. And here's the thing. Am I expecting you to be perfect? Nope. Am I expecting you to use awesome form? Yep. Am I expecting you to talk nice to yourself? Yep. So this is a safe place for you to come and work hard and be proud of yourself for what you're trying to do. Whether it's get stronger, clear your head, be more emotionally healthy, whether it's to lose weight, doesn't matter what your motivation is for being here, but do it for yourself, okay? Don't let anyone guilt you into it, but understand that if people are encouraging you to take care of yourself, it's because they love you. And I can tell you, watching my 75-year-old mother, who can't do anything, is painful. She has no physical health problems other than she did not take care of herself at all, and it is coming back to bite her in a big way, which affects everybody in her family. So there you go. Now, I have other relatives on the other end of the spectrum who took care of themselves, and they're in their 80s, and they're kicking butt. So I want you to reach. Again, see that rotation? You're getting in your trunk. So that is the motion. Don't go too heavy with the weight. It's not about the weight. It's about, I want the rotation. I want you to work hard. And breathe. When you get tired, it's okay. Sorry, I gotta take this off. Yeah, it was chilly this morning running. 32, but we've had so much rain here lately that it certainly was damp. And really squeeze, get that rotation in. I'm dropping that, trunk, and done. Now with this next one, you're gonna lay on your side. You certainly can grab a light weight if you want and hold it in your hand, and you're gonna squeeze your elbow to your knee. Now, what if you can't get all the way there? Who cares? I want you squeezing those oblique muscles, working hard. That's all I care about. And I want you to breathe. The desire to hold your breath when you're doing ab exercises is very strong. And why is that? There's something with the powering through. You're just trying to power through. So you hold your breath and just fight it out. And you got half of that right. You want to fight it out, you want to tough it out, but you've got to breathe. Okay? You need your breath moving in and out of your body for a number of reasons. And also, when the burn gets to be too intense, break 3 to 4 seconds. How are we doing time-wise? Ooh, time to switch. We're doing a minute on each side. Sorry, I didn't tell you that part. Usually when we split it up, I do 45 seconds. But there are some exercises that I feel warrant a minute. Now, if your hand is behind your head like mine, I'm not pulling on my head. My hands are lightly behind. You should never pull on your head. Okay? When you need a break, take it, 3 to 4 seconds. No shame in that. None at all. Please do not do that. Woo, come on. Just take those breaks. I don't care if you take a break and then 8 seconds later you're like, oh my gosh, I need another break. You take another break. That's how it works. Oh my God. I mean, we're not done, but we're done with that exercise. Okay, next one we're going to do. Now, this is a very challenging exercise. And even though it's so simple and something we've been doing our whole life, it's doing a sit-up. Now, what do you do when you're in school and you're a little kid? You lace your fingers behind your head and you pull on your head and you jerk up. No, wrong. So just know you might need to tuck your feet under your couch or have someone hold your feet. You want your hands lightly behind your head and you want your abs to do all the work. Do not jerk your body, do not go off momentum, do not pull on your head, and do not hold your breath. We're going for 1 minute. And here's the thing. I don't want you being concerned if you can't do it without tucking your feet the way I am. I've been doing this for almost 4 years. I used to have to tuck my feet. I don't anymore. I'm not jerking my body at all. I'm using my abs to raise me up and to lower me. It's all slow and controlled. So, for those of you that have been following me for a while, today is the 1-year anniversary of the tornado that basically came on top of Dave's house while he was home with his 3 kids. So, now it is our house, and while our neighborhood is pretty strict there are a lot of signs of life and love and just neighbors helping each other out. It's really pretty incredible. But an emotional day for sure. So I was happy to get out and run and just feel an appreciation that we're all okay and everybody's healthy. And thank God, because it could have been so different. There were people that lost their life in that tornado. It was a big, powerful, wide storm that went for miles and miles and miles. So anyway, just talk about feeling appreciation. All right, let's go. We are going to keep our feet together. You are going to grab a weight and lean back a little bit, and I want you to twist one side and then the other. Now, for more advanced, you can lift your feet up. For a little less advanced, have 1 foot down at a time, and for modified, your feet are down. Because I ran, I'm keeping my feet down. Really squeeze those abs. Make them work hard. Go, 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 go. And breathe. When you need a break, you take it. It's cool. That's what we do. We take those breaks because it means we're working hard. Now, what if you're trying to do these exercises and you're like, I cannot get through more than 10 seconds of an exercise. That is 10 seconds more than you would have done if you stayed in bed or sat on your couch on social media. So please give yourself credit for showing up at all. Okay? Next one, you're going to lay flat out. One arm is extended. That leg is bent, but your other leg is extended. The other arm is out to the side, and I want you to just reach up. Now listen, you don't have to reach up if your neck muscles are not strong, your shoulder muscles are not strong. You can also feel free to support your head. Just don't pull on it. So again, we're not flinging. We are squeezing our abs to raise up and get as close to touching that foot as we can. What if you can only get here? Boogie on. You got this. I am not a very flexible person, so I can relate. It took me a while to be able to touch my foot. Also, if you're someone who all you do is run or all you do is ride, is spin, ride your bike, you need the weights. The weights need to be a part of your program. Doing all of one thing and doing the same thing all the time in a repetitive motion like riding your bike or running, not good for you. I mean, it's good for you. It's good that you're being active, but you need to strengthen your muscles. You will be so much stronger at your running, at your spinning, at your yoga, at your other things. But the weight-bearing exercises have been proven over and over and over and over again to be insanely effective, both in general, but especially as you get older. We also do a lot of balance work on ViscoFit, which, again, going back to my mom, she's fallen four times in 6 months because she has no core strength, she has no muscle strength, so when she gets a little wobbly, she goes down. So, and when you hear about it happens to old people all the time, they fall. Why do they fall? If they have equilibrium issues, whether it's vertigo or any of these other things, when they are also physically weak, that combination is not good. Absolutely not good. Okay, how are you guys doing? How are we doing on time? Great. Great. So the next one we're going to do, it's a really simple exercise called still dog. So you're on all fours and you squeeze your abs to get your knees about 2 inches off the floor. But we're going to add a little something extra to help you have to work those abs even harder. So get into that position, get your knees up off the ground 2 inches, press up and then come down. But do not let your knees hit the ground when you come down. So that process of stopping your momentum means your ab muscles are having to work even harder than they already are. Now, if that's too advanced for you, just stay in still dog and take those breaks when you need to. So some people say, I don't have more than 15 minutes to work out. Jump in, work out with me 15 minutes, and then go on your way. Don't not work out because you only have 15 minutes. I will also tell you, another message I get a lot is, I am not a morning person, I can't wake up and work out with you. And here's what I'll say. Throughout my life, the people that I've seen who have the greatest chance of success, and this is among me, my peers, my friends, and then since doing ViscoFit, the ones who get up in the morning and get it done are the ones who have the greatest results, the biggest chance of success, because there is too much life poised to get in the way of a nighttime workout. Sorry, I'm just stretching out. Okay, so next what we're gonna do, you are in this position, your legs are spread, hand on your hip, other arm up, and you're gonna squeeze, and you're gonna squeeze those obliques. We're almost out of time. This is our last exercise, 30 seconds on each side. We're gonna go right from one into the other. Now, if your elbow doesn't touch your leg, who cares? Put your hand there, feel those obliques working, even if you get to there. So you guys, when you are done with this workout, share it. Tell people, come, it's free. We are not 20-somethings with perfect bodies and airbrush photos and all of that. We are women with a lot of life behind us and in front of us, and we want to move forward on our terms, feeling strong and like the badasses we are. Okay? Other side. Sorry, I went a little long on that. If you're not sure if you're doing it right, just put your hand there. You'll feel it. Oh my gosh, my legs are like, what are you doing? Didn't we work hard enough for you this morning? We are done. Woo! Reach up. Oh, hinge to one side. Hinge to the other side. I love this so much. I love this feeling. Post-workout, got it done. Stretch your hands and feet as far away from each other as they'll go. And really press that tailbone into the ground. Pull your knee in. Fold it across and look in the opposite direction. And get that trunk stretched out. Knee in, fold it over and look towards the opposite arm. Okay, I'm done.